After weeks of missiles and rockets, is Benjamin Netanyahu now facing a new front, one where hackers go after the brains of Israel's air defense instead of its borders? After breaching the FBI director's personal email, is the same Iran-linked crew now claiming to have hacked into the brain of Israel's air defense network itself? Has the nerve center of Israel's air defense, its command and control maps and comms, now been opened up for the IRGC and its allies to study before the next barrage? If leaked command maps and communications data are really in resistance missile units' hands, does that turn every future strike into a far more informed, targeted attack? And when hackers warn that no system is beyond their reach, are they signaling that this is just the opening shot in a long cyber war shadowing the missiles overhead? After breaching the FBI director's personal Gmail, Iran-linked hackers are now claiming they've gone after the very core of Israel's air defense network. On April 2nd, the Handala hacktivist group announced it had breached a company directly tied to Israel's air defense systems. The group says it hacked PSK Wind Technologies, described as a key designer and operator of Israel's integrated command and control networks. Handala claims it gained full access to data on Israeli command centers and critical defense infrastructure, not just a few stray files. The leaked material allegedly includes blueprints of communication systems and operational details of Israel's air defense network. The hackers say they have already passed this intelligence to resistance missile units to help plan future strikes with greater precision. In its statement, Handala warns that Israeli defense networks will no longer enjoy the level of security they once took for granted. The group calls this hack the beginning of the collapse of Israel's false sense of security, framing it as a psychological as well as technical blow. Handala also warns that no military system, however advanced, will remain safe from future cyber attacks by the so-called resistance axis. In its statement, Handala said, Israeli command centers and defense infrastructure will no longer enjoy their previous level of security. Future resistance operations can be planned and carried out based on the intelligence obtained in this attack. This is only the beginning of the collapse of Israel's false sense of security. No system, regardless of its technical sophistication or military-grade design, is immune to the cyber capabilities of the resistance. Unquote. This cyberclaim comes right after Iran-linked missile strikes physically damaged a major cloud facility in Bahrain on April 1st. A Financial Times-cited report says Amazon's cloud computing infrastructure in Bahrain was hit and set on fire in that Iranian attack. Iran's guards had already threatened to go after U.S. tech giants, naming Google, Apple, Microsoft and others, as part of their wider retaliation playbook. The PSK Wind breach comes barely a week after Handala went after U.S. security infrastructure, showing how its footprint is spreading from Washington to the Gulf and now into Israel's air defense brain. On March 27th, the pro-Iran, pro-Palestinian group Handala claimed it had breached FBI Director Kash Patel's personal email account. The hackers then posted personal photos and documents online, crowning Patel as their latest high-profile target. The dump included images of Patel smoking cigars, riding in a convertible and posing with bottles of rum, clearly meant to embarrass him. A U.S. Justice Department official has confirmed his inbox was compromised and said the data appears authentic. The leaked cache is said to mix personal notes with work-related emails stretching from about 2010 to 2019. Handala calls itself a pro-Palestinian vigilante crew, but Western researchers trace it to Iranian cyber units like Void Manticore. Handala recently claimed a massive hit on U.S. medical tech giant Stryker, saying it wiped more than 200,000 systems and exfiltrated tens of terabytes of data. Cyber researchers see Handala as just one online persona fronting for Iranian state-backed cyber spies. Separate reports say top U.S. defense contractor Lockheed Martin has also been breached by pro-Iran hackers tied to the same ecosystem. The group claims to have accessed sensitive data on 28 senior Lockheed engineers working inside Israel. Those engineers were allegedly warned to leave Israel within 48 hours or face unspecified danger to their homes. Handala's statement urged Lockheed staff to halt all cooperation with Israel's military machine altogether.